Okay, I'm really annoyed that my gain was turned down in the last two videos. It was a complete accident. I'm so scattered already. I'm getting to this way later than I thought I would. I need to get the friggin' walkthrough up. I was really hoping to finish this today, but I think I'm actually gonna have to finish it tomorrow, which is fine. It's fine. Right, what were we up to? We were up to the next, spirit, right? Of course, this is just, I'm gonna pause. Okay, I've got it up. Okay, it's not that long left to go, I guess. I don't remember this next part though. Okay. I meet up with Hazuki around noon and we head to the hospital where Ami's staying. While Hazuki keeps Ami company, the doctor explains her diagnosis to me. Ami's body is healthy, but they found some small irregularities in her brainwaves. He mentions something about alpha or beta waves, but I can't make sense of it. He says he wants to do a more thorough exam, so he'll be keeping Ami another night. Ami isn't happy to hear that, of course. Daytime. Crazy. Before evening, Hazuki and I return to Kisoji Station. When we leave the building, the summer sun's blinding rays shine down on us. Ouch, the light's way too strong. I know how it feels to be a vampire now. Kijima, let's escape to the Black Rabbit before we get turned to ash. Yeah. I'm a pretty cool dude. We run to the Black Rabbit, hurrying along as we flee from the sun. We crank up the air conditioning and pass the time drinking and talking about nothing. Oya's coming by tonight. Apparently, she got a verdict on that report on the cause of the fire. Sorry I'm late. Be patient, someone else has got the details. Ugh, I feel awful. Middle-aged guys like me are not cut out for this heat. Hey, Kojima, looks like you're doing well. I'm sure you missed me yesterday. You guys are working together. Yeah, well, I've been really curious about that report on the cause of the fire too, so I got her to tell me the results early. But thanks to my curiosity, now I've got to do even more work. Haha, I make it a habit to use whoever's handy. Apparently this extra work is always doing. So Ban and I would be taking our leave. I'd have loved to chat with you more, but if I don't hurry, I'll miss the bullet train. Where in the world are you going? Out west on a business trip involving Killer Peach. Oi can give you more details. Let's go, Ban. So, see ya. Ban and Rose hurriedly leave. Wow, that was fast. Was that Lady Rose? I wanted to introduce myself. Well, hopefully that all goes well. It involves Killer Peach. What kind of order was it? Before that, I'll tell you more about this. Oya takes a familiar document out of her pocket. Oh, is it the one that was blacked out? Here, I'll give it back to you. I got a forensic researcher to check out the parts that were blackened and unreadable. As I assumed, it's about the fire at Momoi department store. You mean that thing Killer Peach Okayama talked about on that tape recorder? I had never heard about it before. No surprise there, it happened 10 years ago already. 10 years ago is about the time I saw that mythical Tsuchinoko snake and awoke to the occult. This can't be just a coincidence. Maybe it's some kind of karmic fate. Impossible. Keep going, Miss Oe. So, what kind of fire was it? Oe falls silent for a while and begins to speak in a hushed voice. Momoi department store was an old storage in front of Shinza Station. 10 years ago, a fire shut it down. Then the Sumi Group bought it, demolished it, and built Moon Tower right on that very spot. So that's how they're related. That's probably why the floor of a department store appeared outside that elevator. It must be a supernatural effect caused by a spirit, like at the Miroku residence. The fire happened on the 5th floor in the toy department. In the toy department. Huh? The toy department? The department caught fire. Oh my god. It's late, okay, it's late. On the news, they speculated that an electrical malfunction in the lights caused it. Whatever the cause was, more than 20 people lost their lives in that fire. Get it together, get it together. Most of the victims were families. It was just before Christmas, so they probably come to buy presents. That's awful. At least, that's what was reported on the news 10 years ago. But that isn't the truth. That report made that very clear. The blackened parts had info on the true cause of the fire and the state of the scene. The true cause, huh? Yeah, on the floor at the scene of the incident, they found traces of gasoline. So it was arson. Exactly. The conditions of the scene leave no room for doubt. The news probably got fed some false info and the evidence got suppressed. Even this report was considered lost because of some accident. Now the question is, who was behind all that? Though you can probably guess based on what you heard from Okayama's voice recorder. Okayama was trying to ask Noboru Ishimaru, the president of the Sumi group, about the fire. She was probably suspicious about the truth behind the fire and Ishimaru's relation to it. Okayama lost her husband and son in the fire. She went after Ishimaru to get revenge and was killed. If Killer Peach had the report on her, that means Okayama must have found it somewhere. She was a member of the Diet, so she must have had connections to get it. That's some obsession. If she went to those lengths to get that report, she'd probably be the type to hold on after death, and she was, right? Her family died after all. Can't say I don't understand her fierce persistence to get the truth. Something's kind of bugging me though. The cause of the fire was arson, right? Did they ever figure out who set the fire? No, not yet. Wasn't written in the report either. But it must have been someone with one messed up head. What makes you say that? According to the report, there was a gun found at the scene of the fire, but most of the victims burned to death. If they wanted to kill them, they could have just shot them, but they specifically burned them. Most of the burnt corpses they found were chained together. Chains? What were those for? How should I know? The report lists some possibilities, maybe to restrain the victims or have them watch each other. And one that sounds pretty occult, too. Occult? You've got to tell us about that one. Well, the arsonist may have been trying to play the Demon Tsukuyomi game. Wait, did you just say Demon Tsukuyomi? Actually, do you know anything about the Demon Tsukuyomi? No, I've never heard of it before. What is it? I don't know. I just remember Kaguya talking about it. I'm sure of it. Ami mentioned that earlier. Ooh. Kaguya hasn't talked to us yet. What? A whisper comes from somewhere. It's time for a tale. Okay. Demon Tsukuyomi, please come here. Yes, she's not. I guess she's pissed at us, so she doesn't want to see us. So it's not over yet, huh? But this time it's different. The game always starts when Kaguya tells me the name of the spirit, but this time Kaguya hasn't shown herself yet. Damn it, I have no idea what's going on. I suddenly feel my consciousness drifting away and instinctively hold my head. What's wrong, Kojima? It's the curse. Kaguya's curse is back. Seriously? But you saved Ami. How should I know what Kaguya's deal is? All I know is I'm in serious trouble if I don't do something about this Demon Tsukuyomi by today. Oh. Yeah. Well, if we can do something about the spirit like we always do, then you should be fine. Miss Oi, tell us about that Demon Tsukuyomi game. Alright. You fucking real. Oh no, I've just moved. Nope. It's fine. Then I'll tell you what I know. Tsukuyomi. The Demon Tsukuyomi game was real popular with middle schoolers at the time. If you performed a certain ritual, supposedly a ghost called Demon Tsukuyomi would appear. I'm watching you. And grant any wish. No one really knows what the demon Tsukuyomi itself is supposed to be. Some say its name is taken from the Japanese god of the moon, Tsukuyomi. Apparently because it only shows up on nights when there's a moon. I swear that's darkening all the time. The concept is kind of similar to the Kokuri game or a Ouija board. The demon Tsukuyomi game ritual has to be done on a night when there's a moon. To summon him, you need chains, something to burn, and 2 hand mirrors. First, you place the chain down like you're surrounding yourself. The area sectioned off by the chain is supposed to be like an altar for the ritual. Next, you take your offering and burn it in the altar. You can burn anything you want, but the value's got to be proportional to the size of your wish. If your wish isn't granted, then it means the thing you burned wasn't valuable enough. Once you light the thing on fire, you gotta recite a spell to summon the demon Tsukuyomi before it burns up. Demon Tsukuyomi, please grant my wish. Once you finish the spell, there's one last thing. You gotta use the 2 hand mirrors and join them together. Really? I accidentally did that, okay. Then the demon Tsukuyomi will appear. And that's everything I know about it. Just make sure it's actually working still. It is, okay. Wow, I'd never heard that one before. I feel like I failed as an occult idol. Between the chains and the fire, it all lines up pretty well with that arson case, which means the arsonist was trying to perform the demon Tsukuyomi ritual. That's just one explanation. No one but the arsonist knows for sure. So, Kojima, what are you gonna do now? Go to Moon Tower. I'm going to Moon Tower. Got any reason for that? That one elevator turned back time. Only a spirit can do that. Something similar happened at the Miroku residence too. If the elevator's still doing that, that means something's still there. And it just might be the demon Tsukuyomi. I getcha. Alright, wanna get going then? If that department store elevator goes to... I swear I'm gonna lose my friggin' mind over this. Again, I'm gonna try and fix it. Okay. If that department store the elevator goes to is the scene from right after the fire, god, this is driving me mad. There might be chains left there, so we can try out the demon Tsukuyomi game. Okay, wanna head out then? I'm going too, of course. I'm Kojima's partner. I've already saved Ami. You don't need to follow me around anymore. You wanna know why I follow you around? It's because there are bound to be spirits there, obviously. If we're going to Moon Tower, we'll need to prepare first. Ban's not with us this time, so we can't use the same trick we did before. By the way, what did you ask Ban and Rose to do? Just some minor business. Minor business? I thought it involved Killer Peach. I sent them to Atami, where Okayama's house is. After Okayama died, her personal belongings were sent to her house. I wanted to find out what was in there. If there's a notebook, we might learn something about Killer Peach or the arson case. I can't believe they were fine with being ordered around like that. When I told Ban it'd be a good scoop, he was all for it, and I introduced Rose to a nice hot spring inn, which got her real interested real fast. Sounds like Ban and Rose are out of reach. They won't be able to help me with the investigation tonight. So, how are we gonna sneak into Moon Tower then? I'm gonna take a page out of Ban's book. Just leave it to me. Alright, I'm counting on you. I better get going then. Come to Moon Tower in about 2 hours. Oi leaves the bar after that cryptic remark. Guess we've got some free time. Wanna go get something to eat, Kojima? I've been wanting to go to a new all-you-can-eat yakitori place by Shinza Station. Yeah. Oh, do you like chicken too? What a coincidence. I absolutely love it, especially the thighs. I go with Hazuki to the yakitori restaurant by Shinza Station. Hazuki's eyes glitter with delight as she bites down on a skewer of thigh meat. I wonder if her love for chicken is because they're tied to voodoo and the occult. I think it just tastes good, bro. Momoi department store fire 10 years ago, not an accident. Victims were tied up in chains. Demon Tsukuyomi ritual has similarities with fire incidents. Surround self with chains. Make altar burn something. Incantation. Need 2 mirrors. Join them by facing together. Wish granted based on value of object burned. Two hours after I split with Oe, I arrive at Shinza Station. It's a Friday night, but weirdly there aren't many people out. I wonder if Miss Oe's alright. It's Oe. Yo, I'm at Moon Tower. Yeah? Good timing. I just finished persuading him. Persuading, is it? I just had a nice long chat with the head of security who Bam bribed is all. Told him if he didn't listen to what I said, I'd haul him in for breach of trust. He simmered down real quick after that. Wow, you really are a shady cop. What else was I supposed to do? We don't have a lot of options here. Anyway, the back door's unlocked, so get inside. I'll be waiting on the roof. Got something I want to show you. Okay, meet you there. Great, I'm glad it all worked out. Let's get going. Even this late at night, the asphalt is still hot as I head toward Moon Tower. No one's in sight, so I slip in the back door. Unlike outside, it's cool in here. Guess the air conditioner's still running. I reflexively take a quick look around, but I didn't need to bother. There's no one else in the hall. Miss Oe is on the roof, right? I wonder what she wants to show us. I'm getting excited. Okay, examine the left elevator button. Don't really think I needed to do that. Please. Oh, what's going back up? Oh, it's spooky. I open up the message. How are you? It's D-Man. I've prepared your next riddle. Search the broken red monster in the place that exists no more. Okay, cool. Dot dot dot. Which floor will you go to? The roof, because it's the only place we can go. I don't remember this bit, and I don't remember the end either. My hair keeps getting caught in the mic. Hello. The roof of Moon Tower is an open terrace. It's cloudy tonight, but if it wasn't, we'd probably get a great view of the starry sky. I bet it'd feel amazing to dive off of here. No base jumping allowed, ever. Hey, you finally made it. Pretty nice spot, isn't it? I'm pretty fond of it, so I came up here now and then. You come here for a reason. Well, you know. So, what are we meeting on the roof for? This. I glanced down at Oe's feet. She stands by the only bare patch of ground. There's a stone monument in the center. A bunch of letters are engraved in the stone's smooth surface. On one end, in large letters, it reads, Momoi Department Store Fire Victim Memorial. Apparently this is a memorial for the victims of the Momoi Department Store fire. After a paragraph consoling the dead, there's a list of names. Going down the list, some of the names look familiar. Kenji Okayama, Momotaro Okayama. This is Killer Peach's Tomoko Okayama's husband and son. Okayama had been trying to discover the truth behind the fire that killed her family, and she was killed for it. Oh. As I keep reading, my eyes snag on a group of names. Their last name. Saburo Oe, Hiroko Oe, Yuki Oe. There's Oes on the list. They aren't Yeah, it's just what you think. My parents and my little brother. If their names are here, then... They died in a department store fire 10 years ago? Yeah, that's right. They went to the Momoy department store before Christmas to buy my little brother a present. I'd made plans to play at a friend's house, so I didn't go with them. Thanks to that, I was saved. Then is that why you're so rash when it comes to the Moon Tower case? Pretty much. I knew Diet Woman Okayama was chasing the truth behind the fire, and that the president of Sumi, Noboru Ishimaru, was keeping a close eye on her. Then Okayama up and vanished. The Sumi folks had to be behind it. Thought I could learn something by investigating them under the guise of the Killer Peach case. Never expected Okayama to be Killer Peach. She quirks a weary smile. No surprise, this case took a left turn far outside the jurisdiction of regular detectives. Both Okayama and I lost family in that fire, so I understand Killer Peach's grudge. But I'm a member of the police. I can't accept her approach. I need to stop her no matter what. Well, she's not alive anymore? Well, she's been let go? So I want to pursue the truth using just means in her place. Okay, fair enough. Just means, huh? You do realize this investigation of yours is totally illegal, right? Quit being fussy. I saw Oya get cut down by Killer Peach twice. Her recklessness back then pissed me off, but when I think about how she'd likely been comparing herself to Killer Peach, I guess it was only natural. By the way, about this memorial, why is this one spot scratched out? Among the ordered list of names on the memorial, one appears to be scratched out. Oh, that. Probably some nasty prank or something. One day it was just suddenly like that. It's probably the person whose fault it was? Maybe? Whose name was there? No clue. The report only mentioned that there were 25 people. There was no personal info on them. Huh. The fire resulted in 25 victims, including the one scratched out. The report said the cause of the fire was arson, and the victims had been connected by chains. What the hell happened 10 years ago, and how did it connect to the demon Tsukuyomi? I'll just have to go back into the past to find out. True that. Well, we're done here, so let's get going. We're headed to the Momoy department store. We'll take the special elevator on the first floor. Right. Victims' names engraved on memorial, 24 people. Last name, Okayama. Always family, parents and younger brother. Empty spot for one name seems to be scraped off. Cause of the fire covered up. Did Okayama know? Okay, examine the monument. Done that. That was your flashlight not working again. What's the matter? That was the elevator. I punched the button, but the elevator's not responding. I tapped the button over and over, but the door still won't open. The elevator isn't even coming. Could it be the work of a ghost? Or I just pushed it wrong. Ugh, you have no sense of imagination. Hazuki sulks, but I easily ignore her and reach towards the panel. What? Where'd that come from? Symbols are clanging together somewhere. Mixed in is what sounds like faint clockwork. Is this some weird supernatural trick? Beats me. Where's it coming from? We have to find the spiritual epicenter. The spiritual what now? Guess I better find the source of that sound. Well, it's going to be annoying if I don't find it soon. I think it's coming from over there. Oh. Eek! Oh wow, amazing. It's like something straight out of a picture book. You're pretty gutsy there, Hazuki. My occult idol status isn't just for show, you know. You're pretty brave yourself, as expected of a detective. Well, I've already had to live through some scary shit during the Killer Peach case. This is nothing compared to that. Oh, Kojima, that thing might be good as evidence. You should take it with you. Just make it stop. I pick up the gorilla toy. Ugh. It's so loud. Alright. Out of nowhere, there's a loud noise and shaking, but just as suddenly as it starts, it stops. All the lights go out. Huh? Did it break? I wonder if it's really broken, or if it's the work of a ghost. Well, it's all back on now. Guess it wasn't broken. Faulty wiring, I guess. Hey, Kachima, look over there. I look over where she's pointing. A rabbit plushie hangs from the ceiling. I don't remember seeing it earlier. That bunny wasn't there when we got on. This must be the work of a ghost too. They're up for giving us a fun night, I see. A wry smile sneaks out as I yank down the toy. Eek! As we step out into the hall, a girl's laughter suddenly echoes down it. Laughter now, too. What in the world's going on in this building? Hey, Akira, has that doll here before? Nope. Pick it up, make it stop. I look where Hazuki's pointing and see an old, worn little doll. No. I slowly shake my head. All these supernatural things happening one after another is really creepy. Damn it. Muttering under my breath, I stomp over and pick up the creepy laughing doll. It's so loud. What sounds like a cell phone vibrates nearby, but it's not mine. It isn't mine, which means... Looks like it's me. Excuse me for a sec. Yeah, it's me, oi. Oh, Ban, huh? Hey there. Yeah, so you got Akayama's belongings, okay? Good thing Ishimaru didn't get his hands on him. She stepped away, but she's so loud that I can hear what's going on. If you find a notebook or diary, look through every last bit of it. Maybe we'll figure out why Ishimaru and Sumi covered up that fire. Alright, I'll let you get to it. So that's what's going on. I had Ban and Rose go check it out for me. We'll get a call if there's any developments. Alright, let's get to that special elevator. Well, that's happened, but we better go see this Demon Tsukuyomi thing. Can we use that elevator? I got this. I already reached out to the higher-ups. My fingerprint should be added by now. Then it's just whether it'll send us to the past or not. Won't know till we try. She presses her finger to the scanner. After riding the elevator for a while, it shakes violently then. Horrible noise. A freakish scream pierces my ears like it's rising up from the depths of the earth. Was that an earthquake? What the heck was that voice? The earthquake, the voice. I recall what happened at Moon Tower before. This happened the last time I went to the past, too. Huh. So then you're saying we've arrived at... Yeah, most likely. The mysterious phenomenon stops. The elevator starts moving again, and when it stops, it lets us out on an unknown floor. When the doors open and I step out... Guess it still works. Are we really in the past? Yep, that's right. Moon Tower ain't got no shopping area. I've really traveled into the past. But if this is the past, there's a problem. Oi was killed by Killer Peach. What is it? You worried about something? Time to explain that I've been here twice before on my last investigation, and both times Oi died. No way. So Oi could die? Worrying about maybes won't get us anywhere. Who knows if the demon will appear unless we look. So let's see. By the way, Before we keep going, I have a question. What's that red cylinder on the floor? They're flares, right? A flare. It was here. It was there the last time I was here too. Oh, that was mentioned in the report. So this flare was used in the incident. But what for? If you want to burn something, all you need is gasoline and a spark, right? In theory, the theory in the report said the culprit first caused a fake fire with flares. Then they guided all the panicking customers to somewhere they could detain them. Crafty asshole. I sense a presence in the dark. Spinning the flashlight around toward it reveals... just when we thought we'd seen the last of her. Killer Peach lying in wait for me. No. Why is Killer Peach here? I thought you defeated her, Kojima. Time's been turned back. Killer Peach vanished, but the strange phenomenon hasn't stopped. So it's not her doing after all. Damn, I'll think on that later. Right now I gotta do something about her. Killer Peach sways as she walks towards me. Who are you? What are you doing here? The same question as before, but there's no way I can use the same method as I did last time. I don't have the tools. Gotta think of another way. I know the truth behind her grudge now. I need to let her know that somehow, but if I say anything wrong, she'll cut me down. Hey, look. This is the fire report from Momoy department store. I thrust the report out in front of me and Killer Peach slows. Maybe me imagining it, but it seems like she's not sure what to do. Why do you have... All of her eyes swivel to focus on me. Her stare pierces me to my bones. It's clear she'll see through any lie. I mean, all of these are true. So again, I feel like it's like some of these are really annoying to do. You defeated me. Yeah, I did. I defeated you, and that's how I got this report. I'm using it to investigate the truth behind the department store fire. Truth. Investigating the truth. That's what you did when you were alive. What I did when I was alive. You didn't just want revenge on Sumi. You wanted to know the truth behind the fire that killed your family, no matter what, right? Investigating the truth. There is no falsehood in those words. I meant every word. After a long moment of breathless silence, with a cry, Killer Peach vanishes. Easy. You did it. You seriously are amazing. To be able to face a spirit like that. Hmm? Something's over there. The katana Killer Peach used lies on the ground at the spot where she disappeared. Alright, I'll see you in the next one.